everybody, Pat Armstrong here with the latest from Increase, the lifestyle vlog for men and the women who love them. As you see, we're going to do one more workout here. This is the last one in the series of workouts that we've been doing here. And today I would normally be out on my bicycle, but it is raining right now, and so I figured, hey, let's just go ahead and do a workout here in the garage. And this is the best for last for some of you guys. I know a lot of times that guys, they just want to build up those arms and have great big biceps and things like that. So that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to do an arm workout. And as you see here, I've got 3 different bands. I've got the heavy band, I've got the medium band, and I've got the light band. And you'll understand when we get to each exercise why we need each different one. I did want to show you something though on my heavy band here that I noticed, and this is something I'd told you about before. If you use bands, you want to make sure to inspect your bands and check them out. I don't know if you can see it there or not, but this one is starting to wear out. This is my heavy band and I use it quite a bit. And so you just want to make sure to check out your bands, because again, over time they will wear out and you do not want those to snap on you in your middle of your workout. I've actually had that happen a couple times. Fortunately, it's not been too painful, but it was enough that I remembered to make sure to check my bands. So anyway, today we're going to do 10 arm workouts. And so again, get your bands ready and we'll get going. Now, before we get going, if you have not done your warm-up, make sure you do that first. Again, I know we're just working the arms, but you still want to get your whole body warmed up before we do the workout. Alright, first one we're going to do is the heavy band. And we're going to do inside, outside bicep curls. Now you can do this one of 3 ways depending on the resistance that you want. If you want to put your left foot in the band and put your right foot back and then do your bicep curls from here, you can do that. Now here's the reason why we call them outside, inside, outside. We just did the inside, now we're going to do the outside. Now if you want to, you can switch to the right foot and do that. Or if you need more resistance, you can actually put both feet in the band. And then make sure also during this, though we're working the arms, keep your gut and your butt tight. We want to go ahead and we can do a core exercise at the same time we're doing this. So again, if you want more resistance, you can put both feet in the band. If you need more resistance even than that, you can actually spread your feet out a little bit. So it's really up to you and what works for you. So again, we're going to do the inside. Then outside. There you go. Okay, this next exercise, you're going to want the medium band because again, we're going to be going up over our head with this one, and this one's a familiar one. We've done this one quite a bit. This is the tricep, kick back, and throw. So again, we're going to start off with our left foot in the band and get back into our lunge. We're going to bring the band back this way, and then from here on, it's just elbows. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to step through, and this is where we go over our head with this. So put your biceps up against your head, and again, we're just using elbows. Alright, so we're not done. Now we step forward with the right foot. Get in your lunge, arms back, just elbows. All right, one more. Step through. Biceps against your head, just elbows. Okay, good job. Now obviously there's a lot more ways to work your arms than just doing bicep curls, because there's a lot more muscles in your arms. So this next exercise, you're going to want a lighter band, especially if you're not used to doing workouts on your forearms. Now don't worry, this is not going to give you Popeye forearms by doing this. Again, you remember we talked about resistance exercises actually help your body not bulk up but lean out. And so this will actually make your forearms more lean by doing this exercise. So again, just like when you did the bicep curls, you want to take this and put your left foot in the band. Then you're going to bring them up like you're going to do bicep curls, but you're going to hold it here at a 90-degree angle, and then you're just going to roll those handles out to your fingertips. Just the wrist, that's all you're moving. That can happen, be careful. Obviously you want to make sure you hang on to them at the end of your fingers there, because you don't want to lose them. But also, you also want to make sure you don't have a band that's too tight for you, because you don't need a lot of resistance to do your forearms here. Alright, now we're going to go out to the side. Do the same thing. Now again, if you want to, you can put your right leg in the band and do it again like this. Or if you feel like you need a little bit more resistance, put both feet in the band and then do your curls. Outside. And try to keep your elbows off your side. It's easy to do it this way because you got the support of your side with your elbows, but kind of keep your arms out. So they actually give your shoulders and your biceps a workout as well. Alright, good job. The next exercise we're going to do is called police curls. And it's like regular curls, except what you'll do is you'll put both feet in the band and then bring one arm up, bring your left arm up to a 90-degree angle and just hold it there. And the other one, you're actually, instead of bringing it straight up like you would do a curl, you're actually going to bring it to the opposite shoulder, like that. And you do want to bring the pinky in, so you're going to actually twist your arm in there. What this does, it gives a little bit more resistance than just going straight up. And while you're holding that one in the left hand, it's still working out that left bicep as well. Alright, now we're going to switch. So now we're going to hold the right one at 90 degrees and we're going to bring the left one up. Make sure you control that motion in both directions. And concentrate on keeping that right arm at 90 degrees. There you go. This next one is the lawnmower kickback. And now what you're going to do is you're going to set up just like you're going to do a lawnmower. And if you remember, what I always do was I use my foot as my gauge for my resistance. Now for this one, depending on the band that you have, you might need to give yourself a little bit more room on the band because of the motion that we're going to do here with the lawnmower and then going into a kickback here, because you're going to need a little bit more band. So get down there with your left foot on the band and then get back into your lunge. grab your band like you're going to pull that cord, like on the lawnmower, and go ahead and pull it up. But then once you get here, you're going to go back, just like that. So up, back, up, back. So probably what you're going to feel is not as much resistance when you're coming up as what you would do in lawnmower, but you got to remember, you're going to go from here, just elbows, go back. All right, that's where you need that extra room on your band, and you're definitely going to feel the resistance once you get here. Eight, 9, 10. All right, switch to the other side. Again, when you get down into your lunge, test it back first to make sure the resistance is right. Then you can just bring it forward, do your up, back, up, back, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, another great tricep and bicep workout there. Your next one, you're going to need your light band again for, because we're going to work on the forearms again. And what you want to do is put both feet in your band. You're going to do just like you did before. Bring those out here, and you're just going to roll them down. Now this is a flip grip forearm blaster, so now that you've done that, now you're going to turn them over at 90 degrees still, and then it's just in the wrist. Need a little bit more? Let's go outside. You say, oh, Pat, I can handle that. All right, then spread that out there. And now I'll do it. All right, good job. So we're back to the biceps again, and I got the heavy band. So we're going to put both feet in the band, and then we're going to do what we call lower, upper, and then full bicep curl. So what you're going to do is you're going to start off and go lower, just go about halfway. All right, now we're going to start at the halfway point and go up. Then just come back down like your arms are on a table. All right, now it's the full. From all the way at the bottom, all the way up. Oh, we love to work out our biceps. Okay, this next one is a front back throwback curl. And what you're going to do is, you can see I don't have, most of my resistance is down here, and we're not going to use this end, so I'm probably about 3/4 of the way of the band on this side. And the reason being is we're just going to use one arm. We're going to take it up over our head and do our throw. So again, your biceps next to your head, and then what we're going to do is just go throw back. And you notice my foot is in front of me, opposite of the arm that's going up and down. Okay, but we're not done. So what we're going to do is now step back through and then keep your arm up. Keep your shoulder straight out. And now we're going to do it in the front. That's why we call it front back. And I've got the medium band here because you don't want too much resistance since you're going up over your head. Alright, so now we'll switch. And what I did, I actually measured with my foot on this end, and then I just turned my foot over, and that actually gave me just about the right amount of resistance that I need. So again, the one in my right hand now I'm just going to hang on to, and then I'm going to step through, bring my arm up as close to my head as I can. This shoulder's messed up, so I can't get my bicep as close to my head as I can on my right. So anyway, so we're going to up, just elbows. Okay, now step back through, bring it up. All right, good job. This next one is a killer. You want your light band because they're going to do the forearms one more time. And now this one's crazy. So what you're going to do is you're going to put both feet in the band. Right, but instead of keeping our arms at 90 degrees, guess what? We're going straight out. So now what we're going to do, just the forearms. Try to keep your arms as straight as possible. It's hard. All right, now up. Keep the core tight. All right, good job. So here's the last one. We're going to go out in a blaze of glory with the heavy band here. And I know you're saying, what, the last one already? This is it. This is number 10. So we're going to do a combination. We're going to do bicep curls, we're going to do throws, and then we're going to do wrist curls to finish it off. So if I fail on this one, oh well, that's the way it goes. So anyway, both feet in the band. Bicep curls all the way up. All right, so now we're going to do throws. So step through, make sure that left foot is somewhere in the middle there. Then up over your head. Now again, we don't usually do a heavy band for this one, but for this exercise, which we're going to finish, we're going to use it. But if you can't do it, don't hurt yourself. All right, and now wrist curls with the heavy band. Outside. Can you go over? Oh, it's tough. Woo! That's a tough one. So thank you guys for following along. Hope you enjoyed that arm workout there. And I want to give a shout out here, even though I'm not sponsored by them. They don't even know I'm doing these videos. But they were the ones that really helped me and gave me the inspiration behind these exercises. Tony Horton, 10-Minute Trainer, and Beachbody. If you get an opportunity, go to the beachbody.com website and check out all the things they have to offer there. And again, they've been a big help to me, and so of course I got a shout out for them. So I hope you have enjoyed the exercises. I don't know how many that I put on here now. I think it's somewhere around, I don't know, 15 or something like that. Different exercises that you can do. Now again, some of them you'll be able to do from the beginning, others you're going to have to work up to. And so just take your time, be patient, be consistent. That's the main thing. It's just be consistent. Shop around and get you some bands. This particular band here, it comes from Beachbody, and actually came with the 10-minute trainer program that I got many years ago. So this band has been with me for a while. But like I said, you can go find them at sporting goods stores, you can find them at discount stores. Just be careful as you use them. Make sure that you check them out. And if you like the videos, if you like the series of videos that I did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you think there's somebody else out there that could benefit from these exercises, please feel free to share these videos with them. And again, I thank you so much for following along with me. And remember, at Increase, we focus on growing in 4 ways. We want to grow mentally, physically, spiritually, and socially. So if you go to my YouTube channel, there's a lot more videos on a lot of other topics. And I hope you enjoy those as well. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next video.